Right, good morning YouTube, and welcome back to yet another video. And today is another one. It's another Swift product, and this one is their 37cm mower. Now this is in the 40 volt range. So previously we done the 120, which was their top of the range. This is their domestic model 40 watt 37cm mower. But just before we have a little look at that mower, let's just cast our eye over these beauty. These are the South Downs. Now if you don't know, I'm privileged to live in Kent, which is what they say the Garden of England. Just check out this. I mean, the blossom alone is gorgeous, but these yews around here are absolutely stunning, and all the flower beds and everything. So the lawn I'm stood on at the moment, I'm going to go round with the wheel. Now I'll be honest, these lawns that I normally manage here, I do with a tractor mower. I'm a bit of a lazy sausage when it comes to that, but these are weekly cuts. This is like I always offer weekly cuts with my customers. I don't do fortnightly, I don't do monthly, I don't do 3 weekly or some stupid requests like 6 weekly. I only offer weekly cuts. So I'm going to be doing this lawn today with the 37. But anyway, that's enough chat. Let's have a cast eye over the lawn and have a look at the mower in question. Right, so as you see, it's not the longest grass in the world. This lawn is always mowed really quite short. So it's not the longest, but it does have the tendency to grow in these tufts as well. So there we go, that's how you can see the length of it. The length of it there. So normally we mulch on here. So what I'll probably do is do a divide along the middle and do half with the mulching plug and half with the collecting in. Look at that view. Even on a rainy day you couldn't get bored of that. So let's have a look at the mower. Digital mower. This one's brushless, this motor. The same sort of story really, designed and engineered in the UK. We've got the grass comb there at the front, the single handle adjuster, full solid bag. We've got multi-point each on those and here, so the whole handles fold flat. We've got the gauge on the front there, which tells us that our battery is fully charged. We've got the operation handles on the sides and on the back with the safety there. And also we have the same setup with the safety key in here. So you have to have that key in for it to function completely. So you can see that we've got a brand new battery in there. I'm going to go round and just do all the edging first with their little line trimmer. So again, we've got the same. We've got a 40 battery in, full charge battery in there. I said about this before, where I really like that we can hide some of the fins away underneath. Now I am guilty. I have used this before today because I used it in my own garden at the weekend, and I've got these trim lines to put in. So I've got these and the fins. So I'm going to go around and do the beds all around, and I'm going to try between the two. Now this ground is very flinty. We've got a lot of flint in it. Well, you can see all this through here, but this is the South Downs, and yeah, the ground is full of rocks and things, but we have a very nice edge along these nice deep edges. We dig them back and we keep them that way. Look at that, isn't that stunning? Oh, gorgeous. So this is the lawn we're going to be doing. That's enough chat. Let's go on with a bit of action. Right, okay, so let's have a little look at the fins on there. Okay, so they have taken, that one's actually snapped off there, and that one, the tip's deformed on it, not snapped though. You could tell the difference in the sound, definitely. You could tell the difference within the feel of them. Let's whiz you around, you can have a little look at the cuts on them and I'll tell you what I think. Right, so here we go. You can see it's giving, I can't argue with the edging we're getting on there. I mean, you can see where it's slicing through that extra bit of mud along the side. You know, no problems with that at all. You can see it again there. You can see where I physically have cut through the mud and actually created the edge. The edges have come out really crisp. I'm quite impressed. Yeah, she went for a little bit of the plant there. Yeah, cut those through absolutely fine, no problem at all. All the way around, so on and so forth. My honest feeling is I prefer the trim lines. I prefer the trim lines on those. I just felt that they're a bit more rugged. The speed might not have been the same on them, but I feel that the longevity, from that short test, time will tell on those, but that's my initial thoughts, is that I preferred the little trimmer attachments for them rather than the fins. But I don't like the look of that cloud back there. Right, let's get some mowing going. Well, how quintessentially British is this? We started with gorgeous sunshine and now it's bucketing it down. Oh wow, well, I've got that top, oh, get your hand out of the camera. I've got that bit done there. I've got a little bit left to do. I haven't checked the battery. It's bagged absolutely beautiful. It'll be interesting to see what battery's left in there and if I can get around those side bits as well. That'd be a bit of a bonus. Anyway, I'm going to shelter here for a minute. Right, so battery time. Okay, so it's saying we've got one bar left on there. Let's just see if it coincides. The battery's nice and dry in there. Yeah, so that's saying 1 bar as well. Let's see if we've got enough to do this edging bit here. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? got another, you know, 15 foot. So I'm going to go get the other battery. I'm just going to whip these bits up. I'm soaking through, and then we'll catch up with my final thoughts. All right? Right. Okay. I apologise about the light and I apologise about the sound in here. I've nipped into the tool shed because it is buckets to get down out there. I have got another side lawn to do over on the side, but I'm not worrying about that today now. The mower has demonstrated what you know, there's not a lot more I can say about it, to be honest. That was on the... Okay, I thought I put it on the second to lowest cut. It's actually on the lowest cut. Wow, okay, so that's on the lowest cut. It bagged until it got clumped. It did get clumpy at one point, but I've had really expensive petrol mowers which do the same. So I'll work out the square footage, because I'm going to go get my wheel and I'll pop it up here now. So the total square footage is there of what the lawn has cut. Now that's all been collected. I was intending on doing a bit of bagging. Sorry, that was all bagging. I was intending on doing some mulching on there. But I just didn't. I just did all collection. So we can determine from there if you're going to do mulching, the blade's going to be working harder. So you can determine that the battery life is going to be less. Now that battery, it was worked down to the red completely, and I really liked the handles on this. I really like that. Was really nice and comfortable. That isn't on the highest setting. I can move them up one bit further. I'm 6'2", so I'm a tall lad, and so that's a nice comfortable height. I did kick the bag a couple of times, if I'm honest, but once you're aware that it's there, you can kind of change your posture slightly to it. It bagged beautifully. The little flap on the side, which wafts around, did exactly that. It shut up when it was full, so I knew to empty it. Not a problem at all. The battery compartment in there, in the rain, absolutely bone dry. No issues with that at all. What do I not like about the mower? I'm afraid this has got to come across with the strimmer as well. They're white, which is obvious, but it's going to be a colour that's going to get dirty very, very, very quickly. I mean, the strimmer head on there is already a Kermit green, but that's the branding, and I can understand that it's been done to keep different, but let's be logical about it. It is very dirty. I didn't miss not having self-propelled. I didn't miss it because the mower is so light and easy to maneuver. I didn't miss having the self-propelled function on there. And to be honest, you wouldn't really want it on a light mower like this because it's going to eat the battery life anyway. And talking about light, I have still got the bag. It's still got some grass in there. You know, it's not a heavy mower in the slightest. Handles fold down flat. Yeah, it's done really well to be thrown down onto the deck, literally down onto its lowest setting, and to perform in that wet like it did as well. I'm impressed. Anyway, I urge you, if you haven't already, go back and have a look at the free competition we've got going at the moment as well for the hedge cutter. That's going to be running till the end of this month, so you've got a while yet. Comment on the video which is already up. Pop over to the Instagram as well and link the two together, all the descriptions and everything there. But you don't want to miss out on the chance of winning a free 40-volt hedge cutter as well. So here's a link for that. Pop over to watch that video as well, and good luck to all. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. Like, subscribe and all that great stuff, and catch up with me with another review soon. Cheers.